Hi, have you ever tried flavored fermented porridge in a yogurt cup? You have got to try these. My name is Frida Kaburu. I'm an agripreneur in the nutritious food value chain, and this is my story. Prosoya is 10 years old, and our journey started in 2009 where it was registered, but we actually opened our doors for business in 2010. And we're a high social impact company, and we have a very, very, very amazing ideology because we want to improve on, we want to eliminate malnutrition, we want to try and give guys jobs, and not just jobs, the idea of you have a degree, come I employ you. We want to create employment, but employment in how can you help serve you and your community. And we also want to reduce poverty. Of course, through employment, we reduce poverty. So our ideology is to reduce malnutrition, unemployment, and poverty. I'll take you guys a little bit back. I know every time I would go up country, the first thing I expected, and the smell of fermented porridge from my grandmother's kitchen is a memory that brings nostalgia to me. So Ujilala actually stemmed from that. The first person to actually make a sample, we literally got the first sample from my grandmother. She's actually the one who made it. We brought a sample and we're like, you know what? This is actually a very good idea. It's very cost effective, it's healthy, and if we turn it into something that from the youngest person, who is my 1-year-old son, to my 60-year-old mother can actually appreciate and enjoy, then why not? So that's how Ujilala was born. And that's why in the market it's actually going to be one of the favorite products, and it's going to be a breakfast name because you can eat it for breakfast, you can eat it during lunch, you can eat it as a snack in the evening, the same way we do with uji every time you're in the house. So the 4 o'clock uji, instead of making it all boring and plain, now you have Ujilala. So for us, when we look at the bottom of the pyramid market, we came up with a product that's very unique. So Ujilala is a ready-to-eat fortified blended porridge, which has a 6-month shelf life. And the reason we came up with Ujilala is because a lot of the guys focus on taking your sodas, your yogurt, your juices, and guess what? Here you have a ready-to-eat porridge which you don't have to go through the whole process of cooking it. So it will save on energy. It is very cost-effective because for the 250 ml cup is only 30 shillings, and it comes in different flavors. So right now in the market we have the vanilla flavor, but we plan on launching the banana, the yogurt, the lemon, and the plain flavor. So you can have your flavored ready-to-eat porridge, and it is unique because I have visited a lot of African countries. I have not found a ready-to-eat porridge yet. It's also fermented. It's very healthy because it's full of vitamins. It's basically a meal, let's put it that way. Because with this meal, you've gotten yourself your soya, your finger millet, your maize, and all blended, fortified, cooked. And once you take a cup of 250 ml, Ujilala is basically a full meal. So once you've taken it, you have your nutrition for the day. And I'm pretty sure none of you can say that they've come across a vanilla flavored ready-to-eat porridge packaged in a yogurt cup. So I know a lot of you will start asking, so where do we find Ujilala? Is it in the supermarkets? Is it in my Mama Mboga kiosk, whatever? So I'll tell you the unique thing. The same way this product is very unique is the same way our distribution model is unique. So remember, one of the ideologies for Prosoya is to eradicate poverty and create employment. We also go about this in a very unique way. So with Ujilala, we're going to be distributing it through the bottom of the pyramid. As we are feeding these guys at the bottom of the pyramid, we also want them to be our employees. We want them to be the people who distribute. We want to create employment. We want to eradicate poverty through them. So what is going to happen is, for the packet, if you buy a crate of 20 cups, is 525 from our distributors. You take that 20 cups, you resell it in your community, get employment. Our focus is on women, youth, and of course we are not going to forget the men, because at the end of the day we need everyone to play a role. So Ujilala is for the bottom of the pyramid group and also by the bottom of the pyramid, and we are going to use them to resell and redistribute this product across the areas. And the first areas we're starting with is the slum areas, because we would also like to focus on those people because they're the guys in need. As an agripreneur, it's not been easy. Everyone knows when you start something new, you have to go through the hoops. So for us, being a new product, of course, we have to go into the lab, test it, From the lab, we have to take it into the market and see whether it's going to be accepted. And from the market, once we know that it's going to be accepted, then we have to build a plant for us to start producing the whole product and then going to the market. Of course, even coming up with the model for distribution and all that, it's been a challenge. However, we are happy to say that we have trained members of the first group that we're going to be using. And that group is about 36 members who we've already recruited, and we're going to be using them to redistribute our products. We already have 2 main distributors. And once it hits the market, all we can say is, watch out, Ujilala is coming for you. Another challenge that we've had is standardization. The amount of red tape, the amount of processes that you have to go through for you to get the standardization mark, for you to get the name search, for you to actually get the product approved, for you to hit the market. That is a very rigorous process that has seen us waiting for months on end for us to get the certification. However, I'm happy to say that through the assistance of the various government bodies, we've been able to get to the point where we are right now, and we're able to roll out the product into the market. So currently our capacity is about 10,000 liters. We had a research done in partnership with JKH and Sweetam companies, where we actually found out from the market demand would need to accommodate about 60,000 liters a day. So we aim to scale up from the 10,000 liters to the 60,000 liters. And as everyone knows, owning your own place is better than renting it out. So we are also looking at moving to our own premises of Mombasa Road in the year 2021, so that we can upscale and afford to actually feed the community with the 60,000 liters demand. When it comes to the raw materials that we use in our various products, we have been able to work closely with a lot of farmers in both the Tharaka-Nithi and Migori County to ensure that we have not only the right quality of raw materials, but we also have the quantity that is required. So through various partnerships across the country with various partnership bodies in and out of Kenya, we've been able to work with around 4,000 farmers in both counties for us to be able to feed our raw material requirements. So going forward, we look at actually achieving our ideology of being in 70% of Africa. Why? Because not only do we have a unique product offering, we also have a very healthy products. And we have the first mover advantage because you are not going to find any of our products anywhere else on the continent. For breakfast, I had my cup of Ujilala. And throughout the interview, I've had the chance to snack on one more cup. You should try a cup. I'm curious to know what you are doing in your agribusiness. So, share your story.